So, move the turn marker. We will refill the progress board. Wow, a lot of combat up there. Alright, so there's only one wonder, and I would love to build that this age. You know what, I forgot to clean up war, so we actually avoided that. And that is set. Now we can do our growth. And we're going to take gold, take 3 gold. And we now draw the fourth age and see where he is. So his combat drops down to 4. And his stability now shoots up to 6. We have 2 architects. He gets 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. 6 food is going to be the cost of famine this round. So I'm going to need, definitely going to need to get some food, or figure that situation out. And that is that. So let's go ahead and take our actions. So what do we want? Do we want, wow, so this South Pole expedition, actually, when I finish it, I'm going to lose 5 food. But it's going to give 3 victory points. I'd love to get that, but man, I don't know if that is worth it right now. I've got 21 combat, so I don't have enough to take out Ostafrika or Hong Kong. Ostafrika will give me 5 food at the end of this round, which is huge. But the Aztec Empire is actually only going to cost me 1 gold this round, which is great. So where do I want to begin? Do I want to buy a new item here? Actually, this observatory is legit. That makes my guild hall, puts my guild hall to shame. But do I really need it? And that's where we come into play here, right? So I don't know. I've not been able to replace his aqueduct because it's been the only thing that's provided me with food. And like I said, I can't attack Ostafrika. Gosh, what do I do? Alright, so I think I will attack. God, you know, the food situation is really going to hurt me. I would like to build that expedition. God, this is where this game gets tough, because you've got very limited decisions to make, and one bad call could really stick me for the rest of this round. I've got 4 stone, which isn't a ton, so I can't do much deploying, because it's really expensive to deploy now. But this expedition is going to cost me a massive amount of food. So let us go with alright, let's buy the we're going to attack the Aztec Empire. Let's just start it off real simple. So the Aztec Empire is a combat of 15 or greater, which should definitely have that. I'm going to replace Nubia with this, and because we actually no, he only does for war battle. He doesn't do it if you get a colony. So he rolls a 1. So man, I should have did the Battle of Trafalgar and got me some food or something. So that hurt. Conscripts would be nice, but they're not as strong as my frigate. They just have no upkeep cost, which is really good. I need to get my combat up at just 1 more point. But there's nothing here that's going to do that. Except for those riflemen, but they're going to cost me food, and again, I don't have enough food. If I take Ostafrika and replace Lombardy, that will give me... Again, it's that combat that's killing me. Again, decisions, what to do. It's really my food situation that's going to kill me. I've got good stone production, so I'm not really worried about that. Should I do the South Pole expedition and just not finish it until next turn when I have tons of food? But there's no other way for me to get food. And the food, I guess, again, the famine is 6. I'm not going to produce 6 food. Right now I'm only producing 2, 3, 4. I would need another. You know, I'm going to have to move somebody over there. And it's going to cost me about 3 stability to do that, so I'll do that next. So in the meantime, what do I have up here that I can benefit from? I could do the Golden Age to get electricity. That's a potential thing. That would get me some more stone. Do I pay the 2 gold for it? Or do I just end my turn? Say screw it. You know what? I'm going to buy the South Pole Expedition. So we'll put that over here. Roll the die. He rolls a 4. Knocks these off. I'm going to put an architect on here. So it's going to cost me 2. Leaves me 2 stone left to pay for my frigates. So I'll move the architect over to here. And I'm not going to finish it this round because I'm not crazy. And he's going to roll. And he rolls a 5. And his 5 gives him 6 combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My stabilities. I'm below him in stability. I can't get up 1 more. That's for sure. So what I'll do, I can't even move a worker. Alright, I'm going to actually pull one of my frigates back. And that's going to drop me 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that doesn't cost me a turn, but I'm going to deploy him to the aqueduct, so that will cost me 1 stone. Now I only have 1 stone upkeep cost on that, so I'm fine. And that'll give me 2, 4, 6 food. That should be just enough to do it. So I'm going to end my turn here. I'm going to pass. So we'll clear these off the board. Not a great round by any stretch. It was just not much I can do. Alright, so there was no war. Remove that. We will do our production. So for gold, I've got 4. So that's not a bad gold round. For food, I've got 2, 4, 6. So I will take 6 food. And for stone, I'll take 3, 2, 2 stone. You know, I didn't need to keep any. I could have just used. I forgot that I was getting stone there. For books, what are we looking at? We're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're up to 38 books. That's production. Player order, I'm still ahead. There was no war. I'm below him in stability, so I lose a victory point. Famine cost is 6. I've got just enough again. And we're not at the end of the round, so we don't score any books. Now we're on to the final stage. Let's see where we are. So let's start with progress. So we get some cavalry, Algeria, the origin of species, Simon Bolivar, the Battle of Borodino, Calavera, Battle of Waterloo, Alfred Noble, the Penal Colony, and an American Civil War. Oh, that's a big one. 12 books you lose if you can't beat that war. All right, so let's do our growth bonus. I think what we'll take this round, we have 3 stone. That's not much. I've got a decent amount of gold. I will take. Or am I going to? Should I take food? I've got 6 food coming in, so I should be okay in food. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? So if I. Wow, that penal colony is actually perfect for this. So I'm going to buy that penal colony. So I think I'm okay on food. That'll give me 4 food at the end of the round. And I will get stone. So I'm going to need stone to deploy to that's for sure. All right, so with that, let's see where the AI is. So he is at 20 war this round. Wow. So this is how we're going to finish it, huh? But he's going to drop his stability down to 1. Nice. Get 1 architect, so I could just finish the South Pole Expedition. He gets 5 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still trailing me, so that's great. Famine is 4. That's cheap. He gets 3 combat and 4 stability on his 5 and 6 rolls. So I have a choice here. I could pull the Civil War so that he doesn't have a chance to do it. I won't, I don't really think I need to do that. I don't need to pull that war. Let him start it. I can easily get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can easily get ahead of that. I just need to deploy 1 more frigate, and I can pull off the aqueduct. I'm going to pull them back anyway. I'm just a little short on stone, so I think the first thing I need to do, like I said, is get this penal colony. So I'm going to pay the gold for it. Quite simple. Pull these guys back. I'm going to lose 2 stability for that. I'm still ahead of him. He's going to get his roll, and he gets a 1. So he did start the war. He didn't waste any time. So he started the Civil War. Shot heard around the world. Alright, so I'm definitely going to need to hit Waterloo to get some stone, because I'm not going to be able to deploy without it. So I will spend 2 gold, and I will take the Battle of Waterloo. The Battle of Waterloo, I've got a rate of 6. I'm going to take 6 stone from that. And also, because I did a battle, good old Montezuma is going to give me 3 books. 1, 2, 3. He loves writing about the wars. He's so well read. Okay, 1 gets him nothing. Alright, so I don't need to deploy yet because those are free moves. I definitely don't have to worry about that. Simon Bolivar, remove a colony and you get 4 gold and 4 stone. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Conscript, there's no upkeep, but honestly 1 stone isn't that big of an upkeep, to be honest. Rifleman, food, don't want that. Do I want books? Do I want algae? No, I don't want that either. I'm not going to buy any of those cards, to be honest. I don't really want them. But I do want to finish the South Pole Expedition, so I'm going to need food. So let me do this. I'm going to deploy. Here's 4 stone to deploy my first to the penal colony. That's going to give me 2 stability. And he's not going to get a turn. I'm going to deploy another 4 stone worth of peoples. So that's going to actually net me 8 food at the end of this turn. I need 5 food right now in order to finish this. And I don't think I can get it. There's nothing on this table that will allow me to get those 5 food. So I'm not going to be able to finish the South Pole Expedition because it's going to cost me 5 and I'm not going to be able to pay, and it's going to actually penalize me. So that might not be a smart move. What else can I do? I can pay 4 resources to get a victory point. Is that even worth it at the end of the day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 7 war away. So I need to deploy troops. I'll spend my last 4 stone to move this guy. I'm going to take him back and I'm going to redeploy him to the frigate. And that's going to give me 8 more combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put me just ahead of the war. He's going to get a roll. He rolls another 1. I've got 4 gold. There really isn't much that I can buy. I might as well buy the Origin of Species for 3. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I'll spend 2. I will buy this golden age called Kalevala. That's going to give me 2 books. I'll take the 2 books. 1, 2. He gets to go. He rolls a 5, and on a 5 he gets 3 combat. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to pass. I've got nothing else left to do. So that's the end of my turn. So my actions are over. We're going to produce. We start with gold again. I get 4 gold. We go to food, and I get 8 food. 3, 6, 7, 8. We go to stone, and I get, oh shoot, I get 1 stone. So I'm in a deficit of 1 stone. I didn't realize that by pulling him off, I was going to lose a stone. Oy, so now I'm going to get penalized for this one. Alright, so with a 1 stone deficit, I can't pay it, so I automatically lose a victory point, and I lose the amount of books I am short, so I would go back a book. Okay, not terrible. So that was stone production. Now we move on to books. So I'll get my books back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we finish at 49 books. Alright, so the next part is player order, which really doesn't matter. He's ahead of me, but who cares? Now we do the war. We're both ahead of it, so war is inconsequential. After war, I'm ahead of him. I get a victory point because my stability is better. And now we have famine. If famine is for food, I have more than enough. Well, I didn't need to put all these guys over here. Why did I do that? That's kind of stupid. That was poor planning on my part. I should have kept them on the guild hall. I would have had enough stone. And that's it. So, since it's the last round, if I have more books than him, which I clearly do, I get 3 victory points. So, that is that. Now we go to the final scoring. Alright, so let's add all this up, right? So what we're going to do is the first thing you add up are your game VPs, so all these victory point tokens that I have left over. So I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 10 victory point tokens. I'll just change that in for a 10, and 1 is 11. So that's not good at all, but whatever. The next thing we add up are our colonies, right? So add up the total victory points for colonies. So I've got 2. So I will just keep track of that with these down here. So that's 2 for colonies. Wonders. How many victory points do I have for wonders? I've got 2 more for wonders. Next thing are buildings and military, right? So we got to sum up the victory points. And you score it by the amount of workers assigned to it, right? So how many workers you have deployed to these buildings. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 victory points for our buildings and military. And now we count up our resources. So we've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got 11 points in leftover resources. So that's not bad. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Just help me count this. Alright. So what we now have to do is, now that we've got all of them up, so we need to add our current military strength and stability. And for each 10 points of that, and divide it by 10 basically to get 1 victory point per 10. So our military strength and our stability, so we ended up with a military strength of 21 and a stability of 5, so that's 26. So we only get 2 points for that. For each full 10 you get 1 VP. So we get 2 points for that. Actually, let's start that count over again real quick. So we added up, we'll do all this at one time. So we got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right, in resources. 11 plus our military, which was 21, is 32, plus our stability, which is 5, is 37, plus our books, which is 49. So 37 and 49 is what? 80. 37 and 49 is 86. So 86 points, that's going to give us an extra 8 victory points, right? So we'll put those in. 3, 6, 7, 8 victory points. And we get 10 for, I forgot, I'll throw those in, those 10 for those, the 2 for those, and the 2 for those. So that's our final score right here. All of this on the board. So it's basically all of that added up. We missed out on that. We missed out on 3 points from the South Pole Expedition, but let's see what we have on the board here. So we've got 10, 20, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 victory points. That's how we finished. So with 33 victory points, our rating is Pericles. Pericles. So basically we are bottom half, Pericles. We missed Cleopatra by a couple of points. I'd say that's not bad. I think this might have been the best round I've had so far. I usually finish around Darius. I'm that bad, but whatever. But that's it. That's the end. We finished it. So as you can see, a couple of missed points here and there, cost you big in the end. But I mean, I killed it on books towards the end. I never get that high in books, and that's huge. But you remember, like for every 10 books is only 1 victory point. So, but every age you're missing out on. I missed out on 3, I believe 6 victory points, just for that. So that would have pushed me up another tier or 2. So, but I hope you enjoyed the playthrough as much as I did, and I hope I got all the rules right. But I think I did. So, in any case, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.